Alright guys, this phet's called John Travoltage, and you'll see why. He does a little dance here. So what happens is, ooh, look at that guys. So which likes electrons more, the shoe or the carpet? Turns out the shoe does. Okay, so as we rub that on there, we're getting more and more charges onto there. And this little box around his pointy finger. So what happens, charges can become very concentrated on things like fingers. Let me get this finger away. That way we won't concentrate it as much. I'll see how many electrons I can pack onto it. I can't strip all the electrons off of that carpet. You notice by the music it's getting rather ominous. And you notice what the charges are doing, guys? They're getting as far away from each other as they can. John Travoltage is not the best conductor in the world. That's why it's taking so very long for all those electrons to spread out all across his body. But I'm almost to the maximum amount, because what happens is he gets to be so negative, it's hard to get electrons to jump on his body anymore. He's so negative. But you notice all the charges remain on the outside of his body there. See if I can get on a couple more. Looks like I'm pretty much about the limit. I'm going to be doing this forever. So if you want to get rid of those, they come off of points rather easily. So if I get a point near anything that's a good conductor, ooh, that's a good one. So what happens is that so many charges on that little tiny point packed in it ionize the air. Air is not a good conductor of electricity. But there's so many, it ionizes the air, and ions are good conductors. So what made a path to that doorknob right over there, maybe it's grounded on the other side, who knows, but it had a nice path there, and we got a nice spark there. Now we can do the same thing with less charges if we make it closer. There we go, there's a nice little path. But the point is, the way we make that charge difference is one material has to like electrons more than the other. So if John Travolta doesn't like to get shocked, well, he could make a pair of shoes out of carpet. So if he makes himself a pair of shoes out of carpet and he walks around scruffling his carpet shoes on his carpet, carpet doesn't like electrons better than carpet. It likes it the same, and there will be no charge transfer from one to the other. So the reason you get that difference is because one of those materials likes charge more than the others. And the reason you see this more in the wintertime than you do in the summer, at least in this part of the country, we have all these polar water molecules all over in the air. It's very moist in the summertime. And those charged particles, those polar molecules grab these charges right off of John Travoltage and everybody else, and you really don't get this effect of getting sparks to happen. But in the winter, when the air's a little bit drier and you're taking that cold dry air and heating it up, it's really dry. Well, you don't have a way to get those charges off John Travoltage, and you could really shock the crud out of some people as long as you rub some stuff. That's the key. You got to rub some stuff. So if I keep that going. Oh yeah, look at that. Maybe you can power a TV or something, huh? Depends on how you dance, I guess. Alright, that's enough of that.